Hey everyone, Josh here. Thanks for joining me for game one in my Skoda T50. This is the tier 9 Czech tank. It's a medium tank with a 3-shot autoloader, and I have to tell you, this thing so far has proven to be a lot of fun. So here's a quick look at the gun stats on this bad boy. You get really good detailed stats actually now in the game itself. When you go back here, you hit details with the Y button, I believe. Yep, and then you just slide over to the gun. Well, here's the armor first, I guess. There we go. Not really much to speak of. The mantlet will bounce the occasional thing, and every once in a while when you get shot, it just seems to swallow the round, so that's cool. There's your engine. Don't get shot in the back in this bad boy here, or you will get lit on fire. There's your gun stats there. 8 grease gun depression, 20 elevation. Pretty good pen. Aim time's 2.2. That's not too bad. 0.35, quite accurate, especially for being an autoloader, how quickly it gets off its 3 shots and how accurate they are. Like, you will consistently with this thing, well-aimed shots, you will pen 3 for 3 consistently in it. Yeah, very well-performing gun. Really enjoyed this tank. Yeah. Here we go. And we're off to El Haluf. And you know, it's a fast tank. I mean, I've played it before. This is my first game, but I did get to play it in the super test a bit. I only really focused on the 8, 9, and 10 in the super test server, and I really liked this one. And yeah, I mean, it was a lot of XP though. Like, I had the 780,000 free XP saved up, and I think to get the tier 9 maxed out, it was like 680. So I'll have to grind that and get that 10 unlocked and give you guys a good look at that 10. It's a pretty good tank as well. It'll have an extra shot on the autoloader. Doesn't take too much more to reload, which is really good. And it's a bit faster than this guy with a bit better aim time. So yeah, there's some slight differences, but they look fairly similar. And they're both made by the fine people at Skoda. I don't understand it on this map, how if there's people that don't come this way. Like, I get if you all leave this way, you're probably going to lose. Like, those 2 TDs are the only 2 who really have a reason to not be over here, because they're slower than crap, and yeah. I did find though a little bit off the start with this tank that if I would auto lock shots, say I tried to shoot like a clip into somebody auto locking, generally it just felt like 1 of 3 would bounce or miss. Just, I'm guessing it's just a way to balance out scrubs, so it really bounces me out good. So my team here, look at this. Like, we got this, like, it's 2 minutes into this battle, and we already have like aggressive stance at their tanks that are camping in their spawn. Their heavies haven't moved out of their spawn. Their TDs are getting crapped on. We're gonna detect the RD here. I mean, this is just a textbook example of them just taking too long to decide that they were actually going to come to this part of the map that's like really like pivotal on this, especially on this map. Like, really drives me nuts. Like, you know where to go there and fight for it. I mean, it's like every game should be different, and it's good that we have the diversity of that, but it really drives you nuts when your team or the enemy team just have no clue what they're supposed to be doing on a map. It's very irritating. Like, I mean, there's different ways to play different maps, but this is the one that's fairly one-dimensional, I find. Like, you can get a good medium push through that valley and at the other side, but with heavies and whatnot, I just can't believe there's people that don't come down to this corner, because it's set up so well for them to fight. Like, you have good defensive spots on both sides, you have hills, you have good side scraping spots, you're already safe if you want to be. I mean, yeah, really no excuse to not come down here. And their team doesn't, and look at this. We absolutely punished the living crap out of them. Oh, I shot that late. Here we are having a good look at the heat rounds. Now, I got a buddy that I was playing this with like right after this game, and he was loving the speed on these heat rounds. He's like, for heat rounds they're so fast, but in that in our like armor viewer and like module viewer, you can check your ammo speed, and I think these are 900 meters per second, which all in all isn't that fast, but I guess for heat it's quite quick. But yeah, he was like, oh, they're as fast as the APCR, and I don't think so, man. I think you're a little off there, dude. They're quick, but I don't know about the heat rounds. It just seems like they don't hit. Every once in a while you'll hit something and it won't pen, and it's just like, what? I do apologize though. This is my like honestly first game in this tank, and I have a pretty crap crew. Like 4 perks is a really bad crew for me, especially in a tier 9. And it'd be nice to have clutch braking and whatnot to smooth out the steering on this, because I feel like watching this now, I feel like I'm about to get motion sickness because of how shifty I am. So I apologize. Just getting used to the new like track rotation and turret rotation on a tank. It's it's perfect. Say it's perfectly normal, but it probably isn't. And there we are. That's what we call beating the crap out of random kids in a tank match. Like, good tank. Didn't really get a chance to show off that much of it, but look how quick it shoots those clips off. It's just absolutely unreal. I love it. Yeah, you'll see me around in this one, that's for sure. And if you do, remember, warning shots only, please. Alright, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys all out on the battlefield.